abrir la puerta para ir
So we're going to take the ideas that you've come up with in the Step Inside 3 questions of the senses or the body, the mind, the heart, and we're going to now move into writing a monologue. So take all of those ideas and now go a step further and really get creative. You're going to take on the voice of your character. Okay, let's take about 1 more minute on our monologues. So we're going to add a even more creative component than what we've already done. And we're going to actually have a performative aspect to our time together today. And this is really stepping inside the artistic process of Carrie Mae Weems. Your group of 4 will work together to create a small tableau, either emulating or mirroring the image that inspired your monologue, or you could take it the next step further and maybe do what might come next, something creative, something that isn't on the wall. What would be the next move that this character might make? And you're going to take a photo of your group doing this tableau. So we have the director, we have the photographer, we're going to have a performer, and then we'll have an extra.
Director, then you explain to us your monologue and dialogue so she can get a sense of it, so she can direct.
Basically just kind of focusing on, like, there are things her daughter doesn't know and she doesn't want her to know because she's too young to know.
So do you want to duplicate the picture, reinterpret it, extend it?
That's you.
Oh, that's all you. Performer, communicate with the director whether you will duplicate, reinterpret, or extend your next movement. That's all. I mean, like, duplicating it might be a tad difficult.
No, it's not.
No,
Two extras.
No, always. I mean, like, just like the makeup, like that whole showing. Or just take the chopstick. We can do this. So how do you want to position the table setting? How do you want to do it? Put the chairs together.
Do you want to put the chairs together to make the stool and then they sit on the floor?
Jessica's the performer. She's decided to replicate. Are we duplicating?
Yeah, we're doing
the photo exactly. Ariel, as our extra, is going to be the child. Hold up the phone as the mirror, because that's what you're sort of looking at as you're putting things on. Okay. Yes, go for it.
So who would be willing to read your monologue to us and share your tableau?
We sit in comfortable silence, she aware of my space and I aware of hers. Yet this lighting doesn't do this brown face justice. A mini me, and yet she's shared between us. I wonder if she had hoped her father would never leave us. I'm sorry. But well, we'll cover our pain with this silk-laden red rouge. I'm sorry. There are 1,000 things you are too young to know now, complex and simple things. But for now, I can show you what it means to be a woman. To cover your skin and makeup, it's fine if you mess up. We're only seeking clarity and purpose. I had hoped that you would learn something from me. And yet, we sit here in comfortable silence. She aware of my space, and I aware of hers.
All right, Luis, you take the picture. Charlotte, you can be the guy behind the woman. Viola, you can be the woman in the picture reading the dialogue. And don't forget to take it in black and white.
I feel the brush of cool silk on my skin as I listen to my husband's whispers in my ear. Warmth presses against my back and I feel calm envelop me. The heady rush of the cigarette that we shared reaches me, and I sink deeper into the comfort of my chair. I bring my head up and a smile forms on my face. I love you, he whispers before he leaves, and silently I tell him that I know.
Thank you, Viola. So really nice work, everyone. You were incredibly creative, and I loved listening to your monologues and watching you pose and work together in groups. And I'm curious, though, to hear how the Step Inside routine affected your thinking about this work of art. Think about those steps, those 3 steps in the Step Inside. Step inside the body, step inside the mind, step inside the heart. How did that help you to empathize, to really step inside that character?
A lot of the meaning, or like what the artist is trying to convey in a lot of the pictures, is really implicit, and it comes through a lot of small details or small motions.
I thought that also focusing on exactly what that character was experiencing, what they were seeing, what they were perceiving, what they were feeling, really helped us like shape like a distinct thoughts around that character. So kind of it really allowed us to like, or me at least, to actually feel their emotions and understand like what would lead them to feel that way.
For me, it allowed me to connect a lot of the different aspects of the art. For example, when doing the routine, I was able to kind of connect the light to the people in the photos, like emotions and reactions. So to kind of piece together the aspects to create a fuller understanding.
I think as going into the experience, being someone who's observing these pictures and be kind of like the audience to these, I really understand how the aspects of the image and the artistic choices that the artist makes affect the way we perceive it. And I think that makes me like, it'll make me as an artist more conscious of how every choice that I make affects the viewer's perspective.
So I just want to thank you for going through this experience today, comparing, connecting the photographs in the kitchen table series, and stepping inside of some photographs and really getting creative, working together as a team. You did a phenomenal job, and I just thank you so much.
One of the most exciting parts for me was seeing the students problem solve together and respond creatively as they imagined the perspectives of their chosen characters. The museum became a performance space, a place for active learning where we pose, sketch, write, and perform monologues inspired by the works of art around us.